All right, so I read a lot of comments, so I guess there really isn't much to this. I think the one that I might focus on is Surreal, and he says, why the live stream to intentionally hurt Tim? What discussions have you had with him regarding this? Doesn't seem fair to Tim. So let me reiterate everything. Let's talk about strategy as well. What was this my end goal? Was my goal to intentionally hurt Tim and be in the situation? No. And if it was, then I'm an idiot. Okay, so no, this was not my end goal, and it was not my goal to intentionally hurt Tim. My goal is what I said it was for no one to form a business with Tim. In the description, I guess I'll start out with that. Like, was my last video in any way to benefit me or harm Tim Black in the worst possible way? And I say no, it was to inform the public. Are there things I could do that could seriously harm Tim Black? Yes. But am I going to? No. Not unless he sues me for whatever reason, or if he punches the onion, yeah, I'll retaliate. But otherwise, it's over. He had my support, he had my respect, he got thousands in money and equipment from me. Do I regret it? No. I hope it helps him, and I wish him the best of luck. What happened hurt me, makes me depressed about the state of the world we're currently in, and yes, it makes me angry a little bit, but it's nothing to lash out about. Okay, so back to my document. So let's say this was my end goal. So let's think this through. So the plan was for me to send him a computer because his computer wasn't working for him to do his live streams. I then sent him hundreds of dollars in donations, if not at least a few thousand, in order to start a corporation with him where he's the president and we're equal partners. I additionally spent hundreds of hours in support, do everything regarding the corporation, start an Indiegogo campaign, then end it, where half the proceeds would have been going to Brightpath Media Incorporated. We'll get more on that later. On top of that, I'm going to hurt him with my, 608 subscribers, which are probably 95% are dedicated followers of Tim. Yeah, alright. So not to mention the fact I have no friends or allies that have a combined number of followers that are in the hundreds of thousands. Here, let me show you something. You guys know, what did I do? And I wasn't going to go to this part, but let's go. Here we go. No, that's not what I wanted. Stupid hotkeys. No. Here we go. Alright. Tim Black has 100,217 subscribers. Do you want to know how much I have? I have 608 subscribers, and again, majority or almost all of them are Tim Black followers. I would not purposefully fight against Tim Black. I would lose. The only way I would win was to do it legally and where it hurts most, money. But am I? No. Alright, look at his friend, H.A. Goodman, and I totally respect H.A. Goodman. I respect all of them still. It's just they don't respect me. Alright, so H.A. Goodman, 78,952. So me in my little little bit of followers, you think I'm gonna win a public battle with H.A. Goodman, Tim Black, who number at least 178,000 subscribers? Hell no. And let's look at Nico House. Tim Black regards Nico in the highest regard, even though he only has less than 5,000 subscribers. He's involved in the most popular and most important lawsuit in the last couple of decades of the United States with Elizabeth and Jared Beck. Yeah, I ain't going against that. Look at Hard Bastard, which he's got 27,000 followers, subscribers. He works with Tim Black. He just interviewed him this morning, I think, or yesterday. I forget. Yeah, today. You know, he's been on the show. They're in good regards. Same with Jamarl Thomas. He may not have a lot of views, but yeah, he does Wednesday shows. Look at Redacted Tonight. I mean, they've interviewed each other. 139,000 subscribers. Jimmy Dore, they've interviewed. Tim's interviewed Jimmy. 250,000 subscribers. And look at Mike Figueredo, Humans Report. 109,000 subscribers. How am I going to hurt Tim Black with my 608 subscribers? I'm not. Idiot. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you idiot, Serial. I just got carried away. But that's what I think sometimes, seriously. I mean, look. Is that the way, like, it's not a brilliant strategy on my part if that's the way it was going to be. That's the way they hurt Tim? No. My video will make no dent to him, probably whatsoever. It will be there to inform the public and give them pause to forming a business with him. Now, what other ways could I actually hurt Tim? And I mentioned this before. How about suing him? I have the money to do it. I have just cause. He doesn't have much money, and he did something illegal. Would you think he would be hurt in that scenario? Yes, he would. How about revealing all our private correspondence, emails, direct messages via Twitter, and text messages? I think it would hurt him more than it hurt me. I don't care what people think about me. I dox my own address. If like a couple 100,000 people or one of them want to come over to me and give me an earful, fine. Go ahead. Here, how about this? If Tim Black agrees, I will publicly share all my private correspondence between him and me, all emails, direct messages via Twitter, and text messages. All he has to do is make a video telling me to do it, someone point me to it, and I'll include that snippet in the video where I release all our correspondence publicly live on YouTube. I don't think he'll ask for it, and there's no reason to, unless he just wants to draw this out. There's no benefit to me, there's no benefit to Tim. It's just wasted time. So how much money did I make throughout all this? I don't monetize my videos, and let me show you. No, not that. Dang it, I'm not good at this. Alright. So you can see here, do I have it monetized? No. Monetized? No. Monetized? No. Monetized? No. You can look all the way through, I don't monetize anything. I have copyright infringement content, and that's after hours. You know, it's eligible for revenue sharing. It's nothing that I want to do. It includes copyright content. This was blocked, removed. I don't do any ads on my videos, nor do I monetize it. Not that I would get much anyway. Let's see. Let's go back. Good. Okay. And I don't have a Patreon account where I ask for donations. Okay. So let's verify that. Let's see. Oh, well, I don't have one. And you could look. So if you could see that that's me, Patreon. I'm pledging to 14 creators on Patreon, or I was. So if I click on that, I guess, yeah, just find one. If I have a Patreon where I'm asking for donations, let me know. I don't. Look at that. I'm not supporting anything anymore at the moment. I'm not even asking for any donations. The whole thing for me was the Indiegogo campaign, but that's not even going to happen anymore. So let's go back here. I started an Indiegogo campaign, which I shut down and request every donor to get a refund, and if they don't, I'll personally refund them the money after the Indiegogo campaign ends, and I can delete the campaign. Yes, I did that in one of my update number 2 videos. So 3, ask Tim Black how much money he put into Brightpath Medium. Ask him for receipts. It's none, and he won't have any. Do I care? No. Will you care? Yeah, probably. Ask Tim Black how much documentation he wrote for Brightpath Media. Ask for evidence. There isn't. I did all the work and I asked him to approve of the work. Go ahead, prove me wrong. 5, look at the Indiegogo campaign. Brightpath Media Inc. would have gotten half of all the proceeds to grow, oops, misspelling, independent news media. Look at what was going to be provided and how much. Look at the perks. All it is software products. Who would be doing all this work? Tim Black? Is he a programmer? No. Is he gonna work on any of those products? No. He'd be there to grow independent media, make more aware of platforms and softwares being built, and we just kind of grow mutually. So I would do all the work. So it would have been me. All he did was provide me his info. Now, one mistake I will agree to is rushing the Indiegogo campaign, even though it was originally planned to launch in May. A lot of setbacks. I had a kid that was part of it. So I made a video, I didn't tell Tim, and launched the Indiegogo campaign. That video can be updated and the campaign can be edited during the campaign. I sent Tim a DM. His response was, "Thanks, Abon." Then nothing for 2 days until I asked him, "So am I alone in this campaign?" Everything else after that is what made me stop everything. And I won't release that publicly unless Tim Black says for me to go ahead and release it. And lastly, look at the tweets I made about the Indiegogo campaign. For someone who would make half the proceeds, there was no support, not from anyone in independent news media. No video was made, no comments, no retweets. I think there might have been Holly Seeliger who liked it and retweeted, Bullshit Man who liked it, retweeted constantly, and I thanked them for it. So there's that. That's pretty much it. Alright, I'll see if I have any questions so I can end this. Let's see. Yeah, that's because there's so many comments. Truth can't be silenced. That's what's my problem. My problem is I don't want anyone to fall for this again. I don't want anyone to go through what I had to go through. And more importantly, if someone did and Tim did the same thing, that person might sue Tim Black. And where's our progressive independent news media movement? It's done. It's no good for anyone. And I'll kind of switch back to the web browser. So I mean, it's just a whole bunch of comments. Look, you guys definitely like Tim Black. You guys don't know me. That's fine. I'm nobody. I don't have charisma. I'm not a video content producer. Really, that's not my goal. Like I said in all my videos, I'm a strategist. I do wonders with technology. That's my strong suit. It's not. I'm not attacking Tim. I'm preventing the next person who's possibly going to form a business with Tim Black to tell them not to because of what I experienced. And it would benefit not just them, but Tim Black from being sued for if he did the same exact thing. All right, I'm going to keep reading. Kath Casey, but what happened before he went to dissolve the company? I stated previously in this live stream. I'm not going to release that info. That's my personal decision. If Tim wants me to release all our private correspondences to the public so everyone could go ahead and investigate it, they can. I'll go ahead and release it. All my private emails, text messages, direct messages via Twitter. That way you guys can go ahead and spend all your time on this whole situation, which is dumb. Okay. So Ginger Beeler, why won't Abon talk to Tim? I'm done with it. I don't want to really talk to him. I don't want to talk to anyone in independent news media. This hurt me. I don't want to get back into it. I have my own battles now. I've got the software stuff that I want to build. That's it. I want to focus on that. No more building up in the media. Once I release the products, you know, people will have to try to find it and let it grow. That's about it. Let's see. Truth can't be silenced. I know you don't give a fuck about either of us. You just want to know the truth. Well, if you guys want the truth, just ask Tim to to say, hey, go ahead and go ahead and do a live stream and share all our private correspondence with the public. You'll get the entire picture. And he can do the same thing, and he can match up both our videos and both our emails and all our correspondence, and there you'll finally know the truth. Am I willing to do that? Yes. Is Tim willing to do it? I don't know. Ask him. And if he is, I'll agree to it. Okay, it looks like alright, so truth can't be silent. Oh bullshit, nothing is stopping me from being direct and just stating the truth right now. I could. I don't want to yet. I don't want to. This is privileged information between me and Tim. I am not attacking him, so why would I release public information that might hurt his image for everyone to see? It doesn't make sense to me. If he consents, yeah, I'll do it, so you know the truth. I am not afraid of revealing any of my information. Like previously, I had all my donations. I asked, hey, if anyone wants to see the receipt, I'll show you the receipt. Like, here's my email. I just did a search. YouTube super chat receipts. You can look through all of these. You can go back and look. Look at my Patreon receipts. You can look through those dates. I could dig into it so you can actually see it. So there you go. You can follow the money trail of what I offered, and follow any money trail that I actually received of any benefit. I didn't. This was more than just me, and it should be. We've got bigger fish to fry than just what happened to me and independent news media in general. That's why I think everyone's making too big of a deal of this. It's not gonna hurt Tim Black in the end. My last video, it won't even form a dent. What he does really well, and that shouldn't be stopped due to some measly $85.27 negative balance, regardless if it was legal or not. Like, I'm actually happy that this happened, because what if he did this when our campaign raised maybe $2 million, and all of a sudden all that money is just gone, and I don't have anything to form any software, build any software products, and maybe he spent it on private stuff. Who knows? That's just an assumption, but that would have been horrible. Like, this is nothing. So this was nothing burger, if you want to say that. Alright, I can't convince you the truth can't be silenced, so I'm not. Okay, I guess there's nothing else. I mean, I'm as open as I'll be, unless Tim Black wants to keep this going and consent for me to release all our private correspondence, and I'm happy to do so. And so that's it. I think there's going to be an Anything Goes tonight. I might appear and talk for a little bit. I don't want to talk about news and politics, so if you guys talk about that, I'll probably just kind of get out, and then if we talk about other stuff, yeah, I'm down. If you guys want to ask questions, I mean, I can tell you more than I already know. I mean, go ahead and ask Hard Bastard to review my last video and this video, and find his Hard Bastard meter. And if there's anything that he says is or bullshit, man, if there's anything that I have that's bullshit, and he calls on it, I'll do a response video. Just someone to show me their video, because I'm no longer subscribed to anyone that does independent news. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys later.